Good morning from the Foxes Den. Yes, as you see, I am setting up my page so that I can color it this morning. I know yesterday I had a lot of issues with focusing, and I wanted to make sure, even though I don't have a lot of color on my page just yet, that yes, I have something here that I colored last night that will help the camera focus while I like color down on my actual page. So we are gonna see how this turns out. Yes, we are. We are. So I'm waiting for there we go. All right, YouTube, do what you need to do. Yes. Okay. So I hope your morning, day, evening, afternoon, wherever you are, has gotten off to a great start. Um, we are coloring in the Inspire First Timothy through Revelations. So in this morning, I am coloring 2nd John 5. Yes. And it reads, I just love this. I love the heart, number one. But it reads, I am writing to remind you, dear friends, that we should love one another. And I can marinate right there. Gotta remind you to love one another. And sometimes you do need reminding because yeah, we do, because things can happen and situations and people and oof, and I'm speaking from experience. I'm talking to myself, but I just so happen to be live. This is not a new command, but one we have had from the beginning. And it's 2nd John 5. Nice little heart and flowers and everything around it. So yes. Ooh, so I am going to finish coloring. This page that I have on the side is a page I completed for one of my videos. I haven't uploaded it yet, but I needed something to help the camera focus, and it was right there to my left. Just threw it on top of here, and boom, that's why you're seeing it. One of my favorite things to color, butterflies and flowers. When I first started coloring, it was all about butterflies. So I was like, Crystal, though you may be, doing YouTube videos and learning different things, do not forget your first love. Your first love when you started coloring. Don't forget. So I was like, let me color some butterflies. It's about to be hot chocolate weather, and I'm excited about that. So I want this page to be full of shades of green and purple. Shades of green and purple. And I actually pulled out my Crayolas. Um, but yeah, because Crayola has a lot of different shades of green that I really like. That I think it's a 100 box set of colored pencil, and it does well on this paper. Looks like, let me try those. also using Prismacolor greens as well. Just a combination of all the different colors of green, what I'm using. Yeah, I think it's so funny. Some of the things that the Word of God says, because to think we have to be reminded to, to love each other. So that just is like, okay, God already knew that, there were going to be times that we struggle with that. So don't beat yourself up. He already knew. That's why he put it in there. Because he knew there were going to be some times when you didn't want to, or you didn't feel like it. So that definitely gives me comfort. Sometimes I just be kicking myself like a can down the road, and I need to stop. Don't kick yourself like a can down the road. Be nice to yourself. Be nice. I like that, how that came out. Another set of pencils that I'm using that has really surprised me are some pencils that I got from Temu. I love the shape of them. That octagon. I mean, I don't have to worry about them rolling off the table, which amazes me when I go play. But they perform well on certain types of paper. But so, uh, surprised because the price point is very good and they perform well. As colorists, when we lay color down on pictures, we really make them come alive. We really do. We give them flavor. They're no longer bland. Um, I just love that. It's laying color down on pages and just watching them come to life. I think I was listening to I think it's Coloring with Kay. And it was an older video, but she was talking about how like when she tells people that she colors, they just kind of look at her like, "What?" But she was like, they don't get it because I mean, I've seen some of you guys' pictures. They look like works of art. I mean, well, look like they are. I mean, they are works of art. You can hang them up. People will ask you, "Where did you buy that?" "Oh, I colored it." That was amazing. So the heart, I colored the heart on this page. Was like shades of purple, purple, lilac, and a lot of times I thought about it and I was like, oh, I want to color it purple because the color purple, back in the day was just associated with royalty and it was expensive and for me, that's how I feel about being loved by God. Like, oh my gosh, he makes me feel like royalty. What an what an experience to be loved by. So I was like, now I'm gonna make my heart purple. I'm gonna make it purple. So that's why it's purple and not red. Sometimes I like to make hearts in this book green too, because green just reminds me of growth, um, being alive, and renewal. Um, and that's you know, God makes me feel alive. He has given my life, renewal. And so sometimes I'll use green too. I do. So when you color hearts, what color that is not red, that is not red, do you think of coloring? I never colored one orange before. I thought about that. I've never done that. Hmm, let me see. So, and this is a combination of Prismacolor pencils. These are colors. These are Crayolas. And this is a pencil that I got from Temu. So I'm using four different, brands of pencil. What I did was I just went on the outside with the color first, making it dark. And then I just have some spots where it's a little bit light, like here and here. Yeah, it's gonna be a great day. I can feel it's always gonna be a great day. I'm on this side of the dirt. How about that? No way are you up. I know you set the alarm. Okay, everybody. Bailey Black is in the building. I cannot even believe she's up. Okay, what are you doing up? You know, I'm gonna have lives during lunchtime too for people who need sleep, who like to sleep later. I cannot believe you're up. You are hilarious. Yeah, this is just, I'm an early bird, okay? I'm not trying to catch any worms or anything like that, but I'm an early bird and I always get up and color in my Bible. I can't believe it either. Oh my goodness, hilarious. Yes, I'm coloring in this one today. I love the cover on these. Oh, I just love the cover. I'm so proud of you. I'm so proud of you. Really did that. You got up. So yeah, yeah. My morning lives are, just to set intention for our day. To think about, I know at work today, in my mind, I'm thinking about what I need to do when I get off this live. I know I need to go work out. Yes. So I'm drinking coffee. So you guys get to see how it is in the fox's den in the morning. Yes. And thank you. Thank you. See what you get for free 99. You get early morning encouragement, all for the low price of free 99. Yeah. Oh, in the morning time, it's cold yoga. It's not hot yoga. No hot yoga in the morning. Mm, no. I was so a couple of people from California have been on here, and it's super early in the morning there. Oh my goodness. I was like, wow. You're so funny. That's how much it costs. Free 99. Okay, so what was I was going through and watching different videos. I think it was yesterday. I was trying to get caught up on different people's videos, and I was shocked to see you have been coloring. You could have knocked me over with a feather. No, you ain't colors. But you know what? My husband is the exact same way. He's a night owl. He is a night owl. Yeah, you attended one, so you're good. You're good. I just wanted people to know that it doesn't cost anything. Free 99. Everybody got that. Free 99. I can't wait to put some glitter on one of the space cats. My daughter actually did a buddy color with me from your book. I was so shocked that she said that she would do it. I can't wait to post that one of our buddy color. I'm liking these green flowers. I love the little pot. Well, I appreciate your support. I think it's just amazing how we met. That is just yeah, that's just amazing. And the rest is history. So yeah, but I want to have, and I did it one time, but I want to have consistent, like how I do this in the morning. But this is just something that I do anyway. So I just flip the camera on. But do like lunch and colors. I did it one time with Dawn, but I want to do it again. I think those are fun. You were you came. Look at this. Yeah. Yes. Yes. The pressure changed or something. And I can tell that it has changed. What do you call it? The bariatric pressure or whatever you want to call it, because I have asthma and I can tell. So that's what you're hearing. Oh my gosh. Lily, you so crazy. Uh, yeah. I know Bubble Studio, she's in California. I love it when people pop in and they say, "Hey, yes, yes. Hey, Annie loves crafts. I was on your live. I popped in for your live yesterday, but y'all was talking about scary movies, and I'm almost like, oh my God, Crystal, you already know you're Chicken Little. Lily knows that I'm Bailey Black knows that I'm Chicken Little. I was like, so I listened for a little bit, but I didn't want to have a bad dream. So, okay, so Bailey, make sure you tell her about all your awesome coloring books. She does. Let me drink some water. Maybe that help. I sound like I sing baritone. Is it baritone? Is that what it's called? Yeah, the bariatric pressure changed or something has changed in the atmosphere. I can tell. That's when you know you're getting old because you can predict the weather with body parts or the weather affects your body parts. Oh my God. Isn't that sad? Well, Annie, y'all was talking about when y'all start talking about Pet Cemetery, I was like, okay, I'm out of here. Hey, it's Cheryl's Color Jam. Hi, good morning from Atlanta, Georgia. Okay, so let me read this scripture. And it's so funny that you would say that because I picked this scripture this morning because I can tell that there's something going on with my throat and my nose and all that. But I was like, you know what, I'm gonna do what I need to do anyway. But I'm writing to remind you, dear friends, that we should love one another. And you guys just being up at this time of morning, that is such love. This is not a new commandment, but one we have had from the beginning. And I think it's so funny when the Bible does this because sometimes I'll be like, "Oh, this person is getting on my nerves. I'm not feeling love for them." God knew I was gonna be cutting up. So he wrote this for me, and then he included y'all, cause he knew. He knew that I needed a reminder. He knew I needed one of those, like, little yellow sticky things to remind me of this. He knew. I knew when I saw, color spelled with the U, I was like, "Wait a minute. Okay, where is she? Where is she?" Yes. Thanks for joining. In Australia. Oh, I wanted to go on a cruise there, or I want to go on a cruise there, but by the time I get there, all my vacation will be used up. So, I wanna go on a cruise in Australia. I do. I think, was it Colored by Maya? She lives in Australia as well. I love that channel. I'm trying to learn how to use oil pastels, so I love that channel. But yeah, this morning I'm using shades of shades of green and purple on this book. Um, and Bailey Black, let me show you what I use this color wheel because I go back and look at some of the pages that I colored from when I first started, and I'm like, it just looks like a whole set of clothes that don't match. So a lot of times I use a color wheel to pick out my colors, and I can remember that purple and green are kind of like next to each other on the color wheel. So a lot of times I'll color like that. And so Bailey Black, that's how I pick out my colors. Guys, I want to tell you when I first met Bailey Black, she did not color at all. She makes coloring books, but she didn't color at all. And I have seen where she has started to color, and I just think that just shows how, like, when you start hanging around people, they start rubbing off on you. So watch out who you're hanging around. But I think that's great. Yes, I love I love this color wheel. I even have another one, but I always try to color with it behind me because, some people can just pick out, oh my gosh, it's Linda. Okay, I can't say that. It's a little early and my voice is messed up, but Linda B is in the building. Yes. Are you getting ready for work? Yeah, I'm telling you, I always refer to this. Who is it like Dawn? Some people can just pick out clothes. Now I can pick out clothes now. I know how to match my clothes, but once all this starts happening on a page, I tend to struggle. Thank you. Thank you. But I want to read it again. Oh, that's awesome. You're off today. I was thinking about, well, at least I don't have to talk a lot today. Um, Linda B, how are you feeling? On one of your videos, you were coughing. I was like, oh no, what's going on? Yes, I am writing to remind you, dear friends, that we should love one another. This is not a new commandment, but one we have had from the beginning. So even those people that are hard to love, yeah, I got okay. Okay, I'm laughing, and it's the truth. You can't tell the weather. You like by your body parts. I mean, I know that sounds kind of crazy now that I'm listening to myself say it, but it's the truth. It's the truth. Okay, I knew something was going on. I was like, oh, what's up? So I just got to start hitting my asthma medicine, not missing any doses, not feeling like, oh, I'm feeling better, so I'm not gonna take it. Like, girl, don't do that. No, start sounding like myself again. Yes, I will. Exactly. Bailey Black. The ones, yeah, the hard to love people. Yes. It's like you be trying, but we still love you anyway. At least, you treat them fairly and nicely. So, but I appreciate y'all getting up early in the morning and chatting. So we have Australia. Oh, they only, yeah, yeah, yeah. That too. We still gotta love them. Still gotta be loving towards them. But yes, Bailey Black sells coloring books on Amazon. I have several of her books. Um, yes, we met in a coffee shop. Lee, did you come to my first? I think you tried to come to one of my coloring parties, but the parking lot was so packed, you couldn't get, you couldn't park. So yes. So what are you guys doing today? Okay, Lily. Okay, let me. I'm reading this for you. I am writing to remind you, dear friend, that we should love one another. Don't forget. Don't forget. So we have Australia. I think that is the furthest anyone has ever yeah, this early in the morning. Yeah, I appreciate you waiting. I appreciate you waiting. The next one I have, you're definitely yeah, you're definitely getting a heads up, and you call me if you can't if the parking's crazy, but it won't be because of the location. So yeah, even though we're on here in the morning, it's so funny because yesterday I was practicing some new rhymes that I came that came to my mind during lunchtime. So I don't rap in the morning. No, I don't be rhyming or saying poetry in the morning. It's 9 p.m. Thursday. It's so funny. I love it when because sometimes I say too much that's going through my head or whatever, but it's so refreshing to see that I'm not the only one, you know? It's like, Crystal, don't say that. Do better, do better, do better. But on Fridays, even though, okay, let me make sure I show the book that I'm coloring in. It's the honesty for me. This is the book, Inspire First Timothy uh, through Revelations. But Linda B, I can read, I can relate, but I don't like people stealing my good energy, so I avoid. Yes, we are. Thank you for that. Is it 7? Oh wow, look, the time has flown. Where's my phone? It should be going off. Okay, there it is right there. It should be going off. Y'all chatting big time. Okay, this is coming together. I'm liking it. You see my This is for a video. What I noticed is my camera doesn't focus when I don't have color. Um, but I haven't put that video out. I've been practicing some stuff for beginners. So, like, okay, we got 15 minutes. Because I know a lot of my family members look at my channel and they don't color. They've never colored before. So I'm trying to do like some beginner stuff, how to do backgrounds, um, things like that, the easy way so that they'll be encouraged so they won't be feeling like, well, how'd you do that? Oh, you just really know how to color, and that's really not the case. Like, I use a color wheel when I'm picking out these colors. You know, so yeah, that's where these came from. Because what is it? I think all of these are on the same, like, yep, they're all going this way on the color wheel. And I forgot what you call that. Okay, so normally, oh, you're normally in bed. Okay. Look at that. See? Well, this is that is amazing. You're going to bed and I'm getting up. I love that. I love it. I love it. Whew. All right. Yes. Yeah, people don't realize that it's it's more than coloring. Okay, wait a minute. I did go counterclockwise, didn't I, on the color wheel. You know what? I'm gonna do a color wheel video and how I pick out my colors, especially for huge pages like this. Because Linda B, you color those. Those pages are huge, like it's a huge spread. Um, I only color pages like that in the Bible because I need God to help me to do that. Yeah, I only attempt that in the Bible, in this book right here. Okay, I still hear the birds outside, so it must not be too yeah, my aunt used to think coloring was boring, and then she started coloring, and now she be sending me all kind of pictures that she colors. She sends me supplies. She sends me photos of supplies she has purchased. I'm like, is this the same woman? Is this the same woman? But it's relaxing. I color because it's relaxing and helps me to focus. It does. Especially if I'm trying to figure something out. Sometimes I just need to stop, color a something small, and then get back refocused. Really? When I look at the statistics on my channel, I don't think so. I need to go check that out. That might be. And where does that leave me? Because I'm definitely not in that I'm not in that age group. Oh, your coyotes. Mm. that. We don't live near each other. Alrighty. I don't think I was supposed to. All right, I'm getting a little bit too creative. That's what I said, coyotes. You don't live that far from me. We don't have no coyotes. Do we have coyotes over here? But you know what? That's why I stopped walking early in the morning because when they started cutting down the trees, it was just too many animals, like big animals, just running out free for me. Yeah, I have heard about them taking off small animals. Mm, oh, wow. I like that one. All right, so we're gonna put this one as purple to break that up. Linda B, are you going live today? I don't know if I saw anything that said you were going. I know Annie's Crafts was live yesterday. I gotta see she has Color Jam. Make sure I'm following you. I gotta go check out. I don't know if I've been stalking your page. I like to just take days or like just to spend on one person's page so I can just see everything that they're doing. And sometimes I don't think that whatever the YouTube. Okay, I want to. I'm hoping to. Okay, I have to work, but I can still kind of like turn it on. Yeah, you have to come to her lives too. Are you are you subscribed to her channel? Make sure you're subscribed to her channel. Everybody make sure they're subscribed to the other person's channel because I just found on Annie Loves Crafts the other day. I just found that because I was like, wow, where's this person been? They have good stuff on their channel and it wasn't getting suggested to me. All right, I'm liking that. Well, at the very end of the month, I'm gonna have a flip through of all the things that I started coloring for mindful coloring in the morning. Yes, she does have a great YouTube channel. She doesn't talk about Linda B. You don't talk about your channel because you're so awesome and the way you color is so beautiful. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna have to promote you for you. How about that? Annie has a Loves Crafts channel. Cheryl's Color Jam. Like everyone in here has a channel, I believe. Yes, you do. But I'm gonna pull you out in the light because your coloring technique is awesome. I feel like these two purples don't match. Yeah, I'm gonna make sure I promote you guys' channel definitely. One thing that I want to use for backgrounds, I think I saw this on, I think it's Bex. She uses like the people who do the arts. I want to create a background like using different like scrap paper, if that makes any sense, almost like a collage. Somebody's doing like a collage thing, and I want to use that as a background, as opposed to just to combine my coloring and craft stuff together. And I'm learning a lot of that just from looking at the the people who do the crafts. I was like, "Oh, I can use that as a background, and I don't have to color all that in. Save my hand." So yeah, it's benefits in that. So definitely. Exactly. Exactly. Yeah, exactly. I started using my acrylic paint pens because of Linda, and then I purchased some um some more because of her as well. Well, that is so right. Yeah. Oh, one of my friends on YouTube is not on Instagram is not feeling well. She's a teacher. I'm not going to say her name exactly, but I just want her to know that I'm praying for her. I'm thinking about her. There's something that's going around, and especially like for teachers. I mean, yeah, you get back into school and you're around kids, and then the next thing you know, you're sick. So I just want her to know that I'm thinking about her. I know Jamie hasn't been feeling well, and I just want him to know that I'm praying for him as well too. So, because though we create and we have fun, we still have life too. We still have to do life. Well, I remember my son called me and he was like, now I realize what you mean when you said that you ran out of money or you didn't have money when we were kids. I was like, yeah, you thought I was making that crap up. I wasn't making that up. Adulting, it's not easy. So it's so funny to hear them talk about that now that they have their own lives and children. Yeah, so definitely. I don't know how I'm feeling about this, but I'll blend that together later. But I don't know how I'm feeling about this. So I wanted to repeat the pencils that I'm using. I'm using some pencils that I got in the haul recently from Temu. I'm using Prismacolors. I'm using Colors and Crayolas because together there are a lot of different shades of green, and then the colors actually will blend together even though they're different pencils. They're not from the same set. Kind of like us. We're not, we all do different things. Some of us color, some of us do do crafts, but we all blend together so well. Some of us create coloring books, so it just makes for a beautiful picture, like this picture here. So isn't that cool? Y'all, we blend together like these different pencils. Look at that. Yeah, I like it. I like it. I like it. So yeah, exactly. So let me make sure I'm looking now. I have to go back. My cousin on here? Yes. Hey, cousin. Yes. Hey, big cuz. Don't forget you coming home soon. Don't think you gonna live there. Okay. Just want to make sure I repeat that. Um, yes, I gotta make sure I give everybody a shout out in my community tab and make sure everyone subscribes to everyone's channel. Yes, and go out and look at and I cannot believe you've never purchased anything from Temu and we're friends. What's up? But no, a lot of people think it's you saw the stuff in my recent review that I got from um Temu. It's awesome. I mean, it really is. So yeah, awesome. Cheryl's Color Jam. All right, well, I'm looking at the clock and it is 7:14 Eastern Standard Time. Because we have Cheryl's Color Jam is on here from Australia. Did I say that correctly? Or is that just how they try to say it on TV and it's really wrong? But I'm going to read our scripture again before I close. I am writing to remind you, dear friends, that we should love one another. And when they say that, they talking to me because they talking about those people that are hard to love. The easy to love people, we got that. I got that. Those easy to love people, but we're talking about those people that are hard to love. We don't want to return evil for evil, Foxy. We don't want to do them the way they do you when you don't feel like you're being done right. So we want to do the hard stuff. So, guys, thank you so much for joining my live this morning. I'm definitely going to give you guys a shout out in my community tab and tell everybody to subscribe to each other's channels. There's a way that, because I've seen Miss Southern Belle do it, that you can set up so everybody can automatically do that. But you guys have a great day. If you're like me and you can take your asthma medicine, take your medicine. Don't wait until the bariatric pressure changes or whatever it's called, and then you end up sounding like Barry White on your live. Um, Barely Black Creative, great job, because I know you sleepy. Wherever you are, I know you're sleepy. All right, so next time, this is Crystal the Foxy Colors from the Foxes. Then what we doing? We are coloring in our Inspire Bible and encouraging each other to have a great day. Until next time, keep it foxy. Peace.